Hey everyone, it's Cheryl from Teaching 2 and 3-year-olds. In my last video, I shared how we pulled everything back in the classroom after we had removed it for the floor to be cleaned and waxed. And I said that in my next video, we would then be finalizing where everything would go. And then I started thinking about it and I realized we are not ready for that part yet. So I decided I'm going to wait on that video until my teaching team comes in. We're going to take a look at where all the centers are right now, and then we're going to talk about how the space was used last year and if we feel some areas could be moved, because there are some areas that I feel might be used better if they're in different locations. So what I thought I would do today is take you around the classroom, and I'm just going to show you the different centers that we have and where they are right now, and I'm going to kind of let you know where I'm thinking we might move them. And then in the next video, hopefully, then I will show you what our decision was. So let me take you through and show you how things are right now. Okay, so this is what our classroom looks like when you are standing at the entrance. I'm just going to kind of scroll here. Again, remember that things are out of place. We have a lot of stuff on the counters and stuff like that. So just keep in mind, this is definitely not ready for the children. This is our circle time area. Somebody asked me where we got these rugs, and I believe that these were from IKEA, and they're probably like 4 years old now, and they've really held up well. We have them also, as you can see, under the block table and also in dramatic play. So this is where our circle time area is, and this is also where we have we put floor toys here during centers time, so we make good use of this space. And this will not be changing because it has the bulletin board behind it, and it's in the biggest part of the room. This is just an open area that works best for circle, so that will stay. And then what we have over here, this area here right now, is our block area. This probably will move. We aren't sure yet, but we're not really happy with it being so close to the circle time area, and it feels a little crowded because there's also that door that we go in and out of to use the bathroom. Our bathrooms are actually off of the classroom next door, so we do need that doorway. And then back here is our dramatic play area and our light table. And I think we're going to keep the dramatic play area over here because it is a nice large space and we move things around. So sometimes we'll move the kitchen so that it's over where the light table is now. We'll move the shelf around. Of all the spots in our classroom, this area gets rearranged the most. And then this table here is where we have our puzzles, our fine motor, manipulatives are all there. And then we have a shelf behind where we keep the trays with the activities. And then we have our easel and our drawing rack. And then this table here is where we do our art because it's right next to the sink. And then we have our sensory, which is right over here. And then back in this corner we have our writing area, and we also have our reading area, which is such a fun, cozy area. But we noticed that it didn't get used a lot last year, so we're not certain this is the right spot for this. In the past, if you've been following me for quite a while, that is where our reading area was. But we can't bring it back there because we've got this table now. It's kind of like a puzzle piece trying to fit everything in. So I have a feeling we're just going to really need to move things around to figure it out. And then this table here is where we have our Play-Doh. And the reason why we have Play-Doh here is because I have found that having Play-Doh near the door, that's the door that the children come in, it really works with separation because the children who are have a hard time warming up, going to the Play-Doh table first really seems to work. And then over here, you know, just pardon all the stuff that's over here, we've kind of, that is going away. That's part of our gym. It's a piece for our gym that actually is broken, so it's gonna get fixed. So just ignore that. So over here, we have our science area, and this is the area that I would like to move. I might put our reading corner over here because I really like having science by a window, and we've got these two nice big windows over here, and I would really like to see maybe science go over on by this window here. So this is something we're going to play around with, and we're just going to start moving things around and see what feels right. So this is why I'm saying that, you know, you just kind of take your time, move things around, but I also know that no matter what we decide, that these are all going to, this is all going to change again, most likely at some point. Maybe not everything, but there might be little things like, I still don't know where to put that light table. It used to be over here, but we really liked, it was just so crowded in this area, and that's why we moved it. I liked it there though, so I just don't know yet. So these are just things that we're going to have to think about. And yeah, and then going back again, our little block area over there, that just, this is the area here that we just really have to work with. I really think that moving that over here where it's tucked in that corner might be best. We do not use that sliding door. That goes into another classroom that we don't use, so that's not going to be a problem there. So that's where we're at now. And I look forward to sharing more with you on what we're going to do with this space. And I also wanted to point out that I have a brand new post on the blog that has all of my back to school resources in one spot. So I'm going to drop a link to that in the video's description, because you can see all of my previous back to school posts. You can see all the different videos from every year when we set up our classroom for that first day. I show how we set it up for open house. I share how some centers time and circle time tips. So make sure to check out that resource. It also has printables in it. It has our music playlist. It's packed with stuff. So again, just check that out in the video's description. Make sure to follow Teaching 2 and 3-year-olds on YouTube, because I will be coming back with more videos showing how we're getting this space ready and then taking you through another school year. And make sure to click on the bell icon so that every time I do publish a new video, you will be notified. Thanks for watching.